Whoa, now everybody, listen, I am your host, Lambo Drew, and you are now rocking in on another edition of The Leverage Show. This one is definitely going to be hot, so you guys want to make sure y'all are tapped in tonight and have shared this broadcast to each and every single one of y'all out here. I'm telling y'all, sell it to your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your husbands, your wives, even the neighbors down the street, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Find somebody and share this broadcast because it's definitely going to be one of the ones that is going down, man, tonight. All right, man, look, what it do. Let's get popping and let's see who's on the broadcast tonight and see what's good. Shout out to my wifey, man, with the green light gang. You see how she came through. I didn't even know it till me and my guy Joe was behind backstage. We almost matched it on the broadcast. Y'all getting ready to see and stuff like that. Green Light Gang shirt, Green Light Gang hat. Shout out to my guy 50 doing his thing, man, making sure that he's helping change the culture. So we only doing it right, especially for my guy Joseph Ford to come on tonight, that we get him right with the Green Light Gang. You already know what's popping, man. Look, let's see who's in the building tonight. Let's see who's going on ahead and tapping into the Leverage Show. Whoa. LA Law is in the building. Happy Tuesday, everyone. LOL, you beat me, Kennard. I'm out shopping, getting prepared for Thanksgiving. I hope all is well. Listen, LA Law came out here with a vengeance this week to take the #1 spot and showing love in the comments. So shout out to you, LA Law, for you tapping in on another Tuesday night and the Thursday nights on the Leverage Show. Thank you. Kennard Haney is not going to take that lightly now. I'm telling you this right now. He's coming back for his top spot, man, of his top comment spot coming next week. Oh, there go my guy right there, Kennard Haney. We're coming to your house, LA Law. Thank you for shopping. I love it. Kennard Haney, listen, shout out to you, Kennard. Thank you again for tuning in to another edition of The Leverage Show. This one is definitely going to be hot. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Make sure y'all are sharing this video. Get it out to each and every single person that you possibly can. DM somebody, text somebody, send somebody, man. This whole entire broadcast, send it to them because Joseph Ford is in the building tonight. So y'all definitely going to want to go ahead and tap into this Leverage Show, all right? Thank you, Kennard, for tuning in. Money is in the building. Hello, you got this. What's up, Money? I see you in the building showing love. Thank you each and every single week for tuning in to another edition of the Leverage Show. My baby, my wife, my bride, Renata Johnson is in the building saying hello, everyone, with the hearts and the love signs. Thank you, baby. Hello. You got me looking right with this Green Light Gang, girl. Wink, wink. You already know. It's anniversary week, so you already know what time it is. We popping. I told you because of you, my wifey, she keep me fresh each and every single week. Everybody knows it. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Thank you for having a supportive wife and a supportive love of my life for the last 17 years. Coming up this weekend. So definitely excited about that anniversary. Thank you, baby. Just was bragging on you before the broadcast, too. So, girl, you already know what time it is. All right? Fro, what's up? Holla at you, Fro. Hi with the big green. I love the y'all coming with the different heart emojis tonight. The green heart emojis. I like that. This is like the Green Light Gang heart emoji. So shout out to y'all with the green heart emojis coming into the comments. Thank y'all. LA Law is in the building. Say, Kennard, LOL Shore, come on to South Carolina. Come on over to South Carolina. So listen, LA Law will make sure you come to South Carolina and you make sure that you bring what you need to bring, all right? I'm telling you, and that's your wallet because you're going to need it. Miss Townsend is in the building. Hello, Miss Townsend. Definitely. You are great friends with my guy, Mr. Kennard Haney. Thank you for me watching your interview. Your interview was amazing. Thank you for your broadcast and all your information and knowledge that you actually had on that broadcast. You and Kennard really rocked that show. So shout out to y'all. The Credit Pastor. Yes, we are in here. Listen, I first got to go on ahead and laugh at this one. Shout out to my guy, Joseph Ford. If you guys don't know this person, you will find this person out tonight. Shout out to the Credit Pastor because I watch y'all videos, probably one of the funniest videos that my guy Joseph Ford is actually bringing with a sense of humor to the broadcast. So shout out to the Credit Pastor and everybody else that's rocking in and come support my guy Joseph Ford on the broadcast. Kennard Haney said, not correct, Lambo Drew, ask LAR I checked in last night. Hold on, you checked in last night? What do you mean you checked in last night? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Y'all are just taking this a whole nother level. Shout out to you, Kennard, that you done checked in last night on the broadcast. I didn't get it yet, but I didn't see that you didn't checked in, all right? My guy Larry says, hello all. What's up, Larry the Lion? I see you in the building. Shout out to you each and every single week. Definitely going ahead and showing love to my guy tapping in. LA Law say, LOL, yes, Kennard was the first. Somehow it disappeared. I don't know what happened. So, Kennard, listen, it ain't in this broadcast stream, but don't worry about it. I'm going to take your word because LA Law then went on ahead and gave you vouch for you, all right? Shout out to my guy, Kennard Haney, for that top spot. But again, on here, it's showing LA Law, so you better go ahead and get right. The Credit Pastor say happy anniversary. Thank you, Credit Pastor. Happy anniversary. Thank y'all so much. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is really going to be a dope broadcast. You guys do not want to miss tonight. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Listen, hopefully everybody's had a great week. It's been a lot of great stuff going on throughout the week. Shout out to y'all going throughout the week and being able to get through adversity and get through some great other things that's been popping. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Jamal said, if I want to be the best LA Law, I need to check in really early. Well, you done checked in really early out here on this broadcast. So shout out to you for checking in and tapping in early and stuff like that, because JT was actually telling y'all the truth. You definitely got to check in early. Passive Income Croc say Joseph Ford is doing big things. Shout out to you, Passive Income Croc. Joining in on the broadcast, man. I'm telling you, y'all, tonight is getting ready to go ahead and go down. You guys are definitely showing out for my guy, Joe. Shout out to your mother-in-law. Linda Williams is in the building. Prophetess is doing that thing. Thank you, mother-in-law, man, for you doing what you do best and come and support this channel each and every single week. She want that chicken, y'all. I already know what she want. So we're going to make sure she get it. Passive Income Croc said he got a lot of knowledge, man. Trust me. I know he's got a lot of knowledge, and that's the one thing that I love. That's the one thing that I see, and I see that, and I just like, man, you know what? I got to get my guy to the broadcast. So definitely, Passive Income Croc, I truly understand and see what you meant, because I'm telling you, I didn't follow him. I didn't tap into my guy. So it's on. LA Law says happy anniversary. Thank you, LA Law. Definitely going to be a blessing, man. It's going to be an enjoy this anniversary with my beautiful wife and my beautiful bride this week. And again, this week, we're only doing one show this Tuesday night because of Thanksgiving, again on Thursday night. So make sure you guys are tuned in tonight. This is all you're going to get. And you guys are getting the main headliner with Joseph Ford. So that's all you're going to need to probably last you through your Thanksgiving and your turkey dinner and everything else. I'm trying to tell y'all after this. And then also, did you make your gumbo? Ship some to me, LOL. I'm making the gumbo actually tomorrow. Tomorrow it goes down. I make the gumbo. I'm definitely going to make sure, man, we getting it in, and I'm going to make sure y'all see it. I may have to go ahead and do something, man, put something on YouTube or something like that. Y'all follow me on IG, man, on Instagram at Lambo Drew TMT. Y'all already know what time it is, all right? So follow me, man, if so, and I'll go ahead and put some photos or something like that. Passive Income Croc says, happy anniversary. Thank you, Passive Income Croc. Again, it's a blessing. I'm trying to tell y'all, I really thank y'all. It's going down for sure. If I don't make it happen, nobody gonna make it happen. So I gotta make it. I gotta make sure my bride is always smiling. Joseph Ford can tell you, a happy wife, a happy life. You already know what time it is at this point. So thank you. Listen, I don't want to go ahead and prolong this anymore. Shout out to you guys in these comments. Y'all have been amazing. But the guest of tonight is on. Let me tell y'all something. I got a chance to get connected with this guy. You understand? Really early through another mutual friend. Shout out to my guy, BOJ, definitely for showing love, for everything that BOJ has done to this broadcast and helping us out and helping change the YouTube and the community and the culture. Shout out to him, man, for making this connection between me and Joseph Ford. Listen, I got intrigued when I got a chance to find out through me doing some other stuff that BOJ told me about, to get connected with this young man, Joseph Ford. And I remember me actually reaching out to him. I was like, man, you know what? I really got to reach out to this guy, because this guy right here is actually helping change a culture and change a generation. And when I was going through everything from his Instagram all the way to his YouTube, and I'm just following them. I start saying, man, this right here is what we need to see on our broadcast. We need to see young generals who have taken the torch and who are running with it. And I'm so excited. Shout out to my guy, Damian Burris. Lambo, man, a great motivational man. We got some heavy hitters in here tonight, man. Damian Burris, shout out to you, bro. Especially what you're doing, changing your culture. I just seen that the amazing conference you had down in North Carolina and stuff like that with all those guests and all those speakers, man. So shout out to you, Damian Burris, for you always tapping in and just showing love to the broadcast. It's everything to us. LA Law says sounds good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mother-in-law says happy anniversary. Thank you, mother-in-law. But I got to say this. I got a chance to look at Joseph Ford and check this young man out to see what he was doing at a young age. Not as an older age, not as him being in his 40s and 50s and he's got all this gray hair all over his head and all of this other stuff. But to check him out as a young man doing what he's doing. And not just that, to see his love for people and to see his love for his family. That's literally what really went on ahead, man, intrigued me to get him to the show. And I grew a found respect from a distance to see this young man leading in a way and helping want to change a culture. Many times in life, we are literally, you get the older heads and a lot of people, man, who are in there, been seasoned in the game. They're like, the younger crowd, that younger generation, I'm doing my thing or nothing like that. They don't want to go on ahead, man, and put a rope out to help them hand up and help lead and guide them and put them on the same platforms. On the Leverage Show, remember, this show was made because I wasn't going to go on ahead and get, seated to nobody else's table. I wanted to make my own lane. So I went and made my own lane on the Leverage Show. And there's no disrespect to anybody else out there doing their thing. We just made our own lane on this Leverage Show. We wasn't trying to get anybody else's lane, wasn't trying to sit at anybody else's table. Didn't want to go ahead, man, and say, you know what, this is going to be us. We want to coattail and bandwagon people. We didn't want to coattail and bandwagon people. We wanted to lead the charge. And the Leverage Show has did just that. And it's an honor to bring my guest to the show tonight, Joseph Ford, a young man who is leading that charge, and he's leading that charge not just by words, but by action. And those two things, man, love with the being led by the Spirit of God, man, it's probably one of the greatest things that you can actually see in this generation to help lead generations. So without further ado, I would love to go ahead and bring to the Leverage Show my guy, Mr. Joseph Ford Jr. Welcome him to the broadcast, everyone.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
Baby, we doing good, Joseph Ford. What's good? What's good? Talk to me, my guy. Talk to me. I told him we matching out here, man, with our green hats.
That's right.
What's good, man? Hey, I love it. I love it. I love the energy. I love what you're doing. And I just had to brag about you a little bit because it's a rarity that we see the generation now coming up. And they're actually, they show them in a club. They show them out there doing, everything negative but the positive in a positive light. And to see somebody, like you, a youngster, like coming up, like literally like taking charge and saying, you know what, I'm like a general standing and everything on the shoulders of the wings of God, man, with the spirit of David and like leading a charge. It has been amazing to watch your growth. So I thank you and I honor you for coming, man, to the broadcast so you can go ahead and share this great knowledge and share your journey to the Leverage Show family. So thank you, Mr. Joseph Ford, tonight.
Pleasure, bro.
Well, listen, talk to the people, man. Tell them where you come from. Enough with all of that other stuff. It's time to go ahead and turn up now. Talk to the people and tell them about your journey and who Joseph Ford is.
Yes, sir. So my name is Joseph Ford, 31 years old, recently just turned 31. Had an amazing birthday, by the way, October 24th. And man, we just had a nice little trip. And, the thing I was talking about with Andrew was that, family is important, guys. And, I know in my family, I know with y'all, man, we talk about, funerals, right? We always hear the same story about, man, I wish I spent time with this person, man. I wish I did more, man. And I just got sick and tired of hearing that. Like, let's do something about it. So that's what I was trying to do, I started doing vlogs and just really just bringing the family together. And I think that's what it's all about. And just to really show that to you guys. And that is so beautiful, guys. And, no longer have to just say, man, I didn't have enough time. No, let's stop all that.
Mhm.
Let's stick together. Let's do what we said we're going to do and let's make it happen. So it's just been a blessing, guys. I want to give it a shout out to the Lord, man. None of this would have been possible if the Lord, came a long way, just like anybody else, just a brother just trying to make it and trying to get the knowledge, And one of the things is, I had a dream, I wanted to do more. I wanted to travel. I wanted to be financially free, and it all started from the school system, man. I was graduating high school over 12 years ago. I'm like, man, what is out there? How are people getting so successful? They're teaching us one thing, get good grades, get a job, and, go to college to get a good job. And, now we're starting to see, especially, you got inflation's going on right now. You got the interest rates going up, man. Things are getting more expensive. Six figures is not the same no more. It is today, or it is 10 years ago than it is now. So, you're starting to really see the impact, what's going on around the world, right?
Yeah.
So, growing up, after getting my first job and trying to figure out things, I'm like, man, what? I need to do something extra. I know this 9 to 5 is cool. It's gonna get you by, but it's just enough to make you survive, but not make a living, guys.
Yeah.
And that right there was my motivation to start my entrepreneurship.
Mm.
And that in itself is a journey because it's not easy. I don't know if anyone tell you that this stuff is easy. It's not. It takes work, guys. It takes sacrifice. It takes a season to go through because you're going to go through that season. It's just how you're going to react to it. So for me, is you got to stick to a plan. You got to build a plan for yourself. You got to step out in faith and you got to get the knowledge yourself because no one's going to really tell you, unless you connected with the right people. But for me growing up, I ain't connected, and it's sad, especially in the African American community where we hide stuff a lot. Why do we do that? Why can't we share stuff? If you came up, why can't you share that? I want to eliminate that. I want to, if I came up and I got something good, I'm going to share it with you.
Yeah.
I want you guys to come up with me.
Mhm.
But why are we hiding? And that's the issue that I'm seeing right now. So I'm changing that culture right now. I want to see a positive impact in our community. I want to see some smiling faces. I want to see some happiness. Man, we don't need to be going out there looting and all that. Come on, man. You
Yeah.
guys are built for amazing. God created you for greatness. We don't need to do none of that. And it's just like all this stuff I'm seeing on the media, all the negativity and stuff, I pushed all that to the side. I was like, no, you know what? There is a path out there that we can be successful too. And I'm going to get the knowledge. I'm going to find out and I'm going to share with the world. That was my mission.
Dude.
Man, it's just been such an amazing journey. And all that was amplified when I started the credit business. Because the credit business is what really showed me that I have a heart. It showed me that I could really change people's lives from seeing a broken person to a built person. People that were living on the streets, people that not able to have a vehicle, people that they're a family of 5 and they're stuck in a hotel. How can I get them out of that situation? And then getting them out of that situation and seeing how much you impact their life. Man, that just motivated me. That sparked the fire, and I want to do more. So, man, I'm excited, guys. Man, we're gonna turn this up, guys.
Hey, we're gonna turn it up, man. Talk to him, man. I was literally listening to, and me and Joseph, you guys got to remember, we were talking before the broadcast, and he's talking about purpose, and I love that because my guy Damian Burris always talks about purpose, man, and finding your purpose, and then when your purpose is finally aligned, your whole life aligns around that purpose. And I love that because most of the time, us as men and as African American men, let me keep it 100 with you, we have been taught down to our whole life. Oh, you'll never be nothing. You'll always be a product of the system. You'll never be able to go ahead and advance further in life. You're never going to get that promotion. You're never going to be on TV. You're never going to be a leader. You're always going to be a follower. We have been already given a stigmatism, not just even outside of the culture, but inside of our own household. So we're fighting the things of our own household. And outside of that, we're fighting the things of what the world views us as from the color of our skin. And the sad part about it is that most people are not like you, Joseph Ford, who have woken up and said, you know what? This is not getting ready to be my lifestyle. I'm not going to be defined by the words that my family or my culture or my peers have spoken against me. I will be defined by what God has said about me and what has woken up on the inside of me. Because of that, you have the general being born, the Joseph Ford being able to help the young lady who actually had a credit problem. I would love the people to talk about that, because this is exactly why we do what we do. I started, everybody know, 16 years ago, started in credit, have helped thousands and everything of people and to delete files all over and be able to go ahead and help their life at another direction. Could you share with us a little bit about that journey and why the credit industry? Because that's definitely an industry that, in our household was never really talked about, was about helping credit and exactly what to do with credit.
Absolutely. So I know me growing up, man, start with our families, right? They're like, man, don't get no credit, you don't mess it up. I'm like, what does that mean? Credit bad. So, I'm like, I'm scared of myself. You scared? What's the credit card? What system? What is this? I didn't understand it. And it was funny because, I got my first debit card. I went to the gas station and I bought some chips and I ended up clicking the credit button instead of the debit button. I'm like, oh, snaps. What? I clicked the credit on accident. Where's credit? I'm going to mess it up. See, the lack of knowledge, you will carry yourself.
Yeah.
So, after high school, I was hearing about bad credit and all that. Mm-hmm. And I went to this resource center where, so me and my buddy, we went to go get our first credit card, went to the bank. And in that process, we went to this resource center, getting some documents. And there was like a little office and there was a lady talking about credit repair.
Okay.
What's this fixing credit and all that? I didn't quite understand it, It was a nice little office. And so anyways, moving forward, we ended up going to Wells Fargo, getting our first credit card. And as you guys can understand, things going on with Wells Fargo, a little shadiness. However, they did give me my first credit card. So
shout out to Wells on that one.
That's it. So I don't know what happened, but they ended up giving me a college credit card. I never went to college. They missed information in, whatever they did. But hey, it got me my first credit card, got $1,000 limit. I was like, oh man, I'm doing something. Okay. I got no job, man. I got $1,000 limit. Maybe my parents got me out or something. So that was the journey. That was the start. And then, as I was getting more knowledge, I was like, man, okay, I got $1,000 credit card, but how do people get a house? That's $300-something thousand. I can't do that with this credit card. It's only $1,000 limit. What is this, man? I started digging in deeper. So started learning about credit scores, how credit is calculated, the 5 ways of how credit is calculated. I was like, what? And that led into me just mastering credit. Right now I got over 22 different credit cards, business and personal, over 200-some thousand in limit. It's like, man, all this just from what happened after high school and really just taking care of, making payments on time, buying things, applying, asking for increases and all this stuff. I'm like, man, credit ain't so scary after all, I was like, man, people don't know this stuff. Man, I gotta teach somebody about this, So I had all this knowledge in me, and I wasn't able to have a platform to really share it. So I ended up getting into the network marketing industry. I was with a company called Financial Education Services.
FES, we know well, FES. Come on now.
That's it. And the thing about FES was we ended up doing our own thing. Myself, Mark Lee Jr., we started a thing called the Credit Solution Group. My brother was also in it. Shout out to my bro, Pastor Rashawn Bay. Without my bro, none of this, the connections, none of this would have been possible. A lot of this stuff is just built on social media. Man, the technology nowadays. who remembers dial-up back in the day? Who remembers flip phones, you know? So it's crazy how they came nowadays, and the technology and advancements we got, the tools we have. Now it's a lot easier to do certain stuff to get the
Yeah.
exposure. So doing the credit solution group with the partner with FES, man, we started. I even started using my knowledge outside of what FES was able to do. I'm like, okay, let me show you guys how to actually get a credit card, get a secure credit card, authorized users, learning that, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to have improved scores. I want you guys to get that house, that loan, and rather I'm going to have to partner up with some realtors and some lenders. I'm going to make some things happen, and I'm going to get you there. This is going to be a one-stop shop. We're going to get your scores up, but the most important thing is what we're going to do is get you to what you want. If you want to get a home, let's do it. I'm going to show you my connections, and we're going to get you going. Man, that led to us having so much success. We had over thousands of clients getting so much results. We're hearing so much testimonies. I mean, you're hearing reviews on some of the FES where clients just sign them up and they just leave them be, and
Yeah.
they don't get the results that they're supposed to get, right?
Yeah.
And they and us like, man, what are you guys doing? You guys are doing something different. We are having a personal relationship with our clients. We're not only showing, but teaching our clients how credit works, how to build credit, and also how to apply to get whatever they want to desire. It is so powerful. That literally changed my life as far as really having to see the heart in me and loving people, because it just started getting to the point where people start just talking about their lives to you. I'm like, I don't even know this person, but because you built that relationship, they want to just tell everything to you because they trust you. You're spending that time, you're being that listener. And I just like, if as a person, it feels good that you're making a difference in someone's life.
Yeah.
And that's what the credit industry has done for me. And that's what it kind of opened the doors. I'm like, man, okay, I want to do more of this. I want to help as many people as I can, and I want to have a lot more time to do it. So, of course, I have a 9 to 5. You know, I work for law enforcement. Had a very good passion about it, and that in itself was also a journey leading up to entrepreneurship because of the training, the knowledge, the sacrifice, and not giving up. That is the key. A lot of people, they start something, they give up. Why is that?
I can tell you that work ethic, man. They started and they give up work ethic straight up.
That's it. So it's like, man, pick yourself back up and keep going. You know, think about a baby. You know, when a baby is born, it starts to learn how to walk. What is going to happen, right? It starts up, it falls down. It gets back up, it's going to fall down. Eventually, it's going to fall down so many times, and it's going to start walking. Same principle in entrepreneurship and anything that you do in life.
Yeah.
You have to keep going. And the issue is, man, we just get so comfortable, man. It's like, man, you know, this didn't work out, and you know, I might as well just stick to doing this. And then you just limit yourself.
I'm getting ready to make you laugh because we're getting ready to go even higher with this. But there was some things in the market that just took recently place. And in the stock market, crypto world as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, man, took a lot of losses the last few weeks, really big. And even with that, I literally say it to myself. I said, what are you guys doing at this point? And while I'm on here talking, and I'm literally like saying, hey, man, make sure you guys are managing your risk and make sure you guys are keep going. You may have out 10 picks of different, you know, investments or whatever that you do. Somebody may lose 3, 1 or 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden they just give up. Oh my gosh, the world has came to an end.
Yep.
And the other 7 are still going, still flowing right. And as I said that, I remember saying this last week, and I'm just like, man, God, you know, I'm hoping that the people are getting it, man. And I'm just hoping people don't understand whatever you do, don't stop. Because somebody and everything, man, and this is how life is. Let me keep it 100 with you. This is how life is. People usually stop right at their breaking point of success. They usually get an attitude. They usually, I'm tuning people out. I'm stopping. I'm disconnected from the world because they've had more failures in their lifestyle. And when they see another failure, it brings them back to a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
And so they put the brakes on it. When you're in a season, and if you understand it, well, the brakes don't go on the moment that you get traumatized by an event or an action or a letdown. You go ahead and you press on the gas because you understand that, hey, I've seen resistance, and resistance comes right before the blessing. And if people understand that and have that mentality, no matter what they're doing in life, they will continuously arise in success. And that's what stops people. People stop at that breaking point of resistance. They stop at that breaking point of failure. They stop at that breaking point of letdown, of rejection and trauma. And then at that point, they're mad at the world for everybody and everything. And all of this stuff, the world is against me. And I'm here to let people know tonight, if Joseph Ford stopped at adversity, where would he be today? He would not be here in front of me on the Leverage Show. So talk to the people about what adversity has meant to Joseph Ford, because I'm pretty sure that you have went on ahead to going back to your question and have had adversities, setback, and challenges. Talk to the people about that.
Absolutely. So let's go back to, my passion as far as the 9 to 5 was law enforcement, right? So I had a crazy story too. I ended up failing the police academy, right?
No, Joseph. No, you didn't, man. No, you didn't, man.
Man, that was the most devastating thing ever to me because I never really failed anything in life that bad, right? I'm always an overachiever, an accomplishment. But that moment, failing that, I sat there at home, after everything settled in, I was like, man, I cried like a little baby too, I was just sitting there thinking, like, man, what people gonna think about me? I started thinking all this stuff. And then, I heard a voice, the Lord says, man, just do it again. Just do it again. And as soon as that happened, there was another opportunity for me to go into another class where I almost left off at and went there and it succeeded on what I failed on that first time. So that right there is what we're talking about. Keep going. Don't give up. Because, your failures is just a lesson.
Yes. Man, talk to him, Joseph Ford.
Because everything that we're doing in life, whether we're failing something, don't take it as a failure. Just take it as a, man, I learned something. Because I'm going to go back at the same thing. I'm going to do better. I'm going to learn. I'm going to master it. And you take that and you stack that throughout your life. And you just growing as a person and learning different abilities. I mean, even stepping out of your comfort zone. That's another thing too. Because I know for me, I used to be super shy. I didn't want to talk to nobody, But stepping out of my comfort zone, trying something different. Because if you don't try something different, you don't know if you may have a hidden talent somewhere. So for you to find out what the gift that God gave you, you have to try something different. So that right there was my journey from that experience, from failing the academy, on to when moving on to the entrepreneurship life. We're talking about some of these crypto. Oh man, I got a story to talk about, guys. Let's talk about it.
Tell us a story. Shout out to your BOJ. I see you in the building, baby. Shout out to you.
Oh man, this year was the first year, starting January, of getting into these crypto platforms.
This January.
This January. All this stuff started this year with these crypto platforms.
Now hold on. You got to tell me, was that a result of you learning to get credit and then leverage credit to be able to get into this? Talk to us about how you got started into that.
Absolutely. So around 2015, that's when the cryptocurrency, that boom was coming in, right? I knew about Bitcoin. I knew Bitcoin back when it was like $300. I just didn't understand, right? My knowledge, right? And didn't know how to buy and all that stuff. So I was real big about cryptocurrency. I saw the future. I'm thinking, man, this is the next .com boom, right? I was like, man, I see an opportunity. I'm going to take advantage of this. I ain't missing out this time. Shoot, I wish I got into Microsoft when it first started, right? So, learning about the Silk Road, how Bitcoin got started, how that was like a whole black market thing, and they were using Bitcoin to purchase stuff, and cryptocurrency. I was like, man, this is the future. Oh my gosh. We're talking about the banking system, you know? So as learning about cryptocurrency, you know, buying coins, holding coins, learning about investing, and then Robinhood came out as well. Started going into investing in the stock market because, you know, back then I didn't know how to get in that either. So Robinhood, shout out to Robinhood for really opening that door for an average person to get into the stock market. So now we're learning about, you know, the ups and downs, right? Holding, when to get out, learning about Warren Buffett, how his strategies apply, right? So going into cryptocurrency, seeing the future, getting into the whole blockchain technology. Then the 2017 crash happened. That's when 2018, everything was just kind of slow. Bitcoin was like out 5,000 at the time. And I was like, okay, cool. So I kind of fell off. I was still in it, but kind of fell off a little bit. Started working, doing my own thing. And then, of course, got into the credit 2019. And then I picked back up in 2020 when crypto was picking back up again. And they're talking about yield farming. I was learning about yield farming. I was like, man, this is powerful. You're telling me that I can get 2 pairs of coins and put a certain amount, and then I'm getting an interest rate like ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. It's crazy. I'm getting like $30 every 10 minutes. I can cash out, you know. Oh, man, this is really cool, man. So this is the passive, right? So, and then going on to this year in January, so this is how it all started, is the crypto platform. So, of course, my background was network marketing, so I was like, wow, there is a network marketing type style, but with cryptocurrency out there. Oh, man, this is powerful. You know, I was like, at first I wasn't, okay, so my first platform, man, was IPC, Intelligent Fund Capital, right? So that was my very first platform. And when I first got introduced to it, right, I was like, you know, I ain't trying to do no recruitment, you know, I ain't trying to do none of that. You know, I'm trying to focus on the credit stuff, you know. But then I'm starting seeing the results. I'm like, oh, we got a bot that's going to be doing this, and that, seeing the results. And I was like, okay, man, I might share it with a couple people. Why not? You know, man, that thing led to another, man. I had a whole massive organization, reached like a second high rank, and we're killing it. I was like, man, we're on top of the whole world right now, man. This is different. From there, again, this is all part of the journey too, because then we're starting to learn about things like rug pools and you know, platforms running away, and I'm like, wow, okay, so I understand in the crypto world, you know, people can put rug pools on creating currencies and stuff, but now this is happening in the platform space.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. And the funny story about this too is I see these scams a mile away. So, you know, I can see when it's too good to be true, right? You know, there was a platform. Oh man, I think I forgot the name of it, but it was like double your Bitcoin in like 3 days.
What?
So, okay. So, you know, I got in. I was just gonna play around with it. I knew it was super risky because I used to play this game, man. Just a little setback. I used to play a thing called RuneScape. All right, this was back in 2007, and in that game, RuneScape, they had the same exact scams we're seeing in the crypto world as real life. And so they used to have this thing called double your money, right? We'll go out, so we're trying to scam people. Hey, man, we're gonna double your gold. What you gotta do is you gotta send me your gold, I'll send it back, and I'll double it. And then you start off little, right? You start a little bit, and you get the trust. You start building the trust up, and then eventually you just log off and you just run. You stole all the gold. So the funny thing about that is we're seeing the exact same thing in the crypto space.
Yes.
Well, I see it because I played a video game back in 2007. So I never filed for it. But I'm warning people that, hey, they are scamming. There is no such thing as doubling your coin. And like, it's just unrealistic, right? So I know that we're out there. I've seen it. But they're getting more tricky about this stuff. So I can see, man, that was a whole, man, I would never saw it coming, man, because, you know, we get so caught up, you know, okay, well, they're doing real trades. We've seen it. We've seen the my ethics book and all that. And then they still ran away, right?
Yeah.
And from IPC, we went to COTP. That was, oh my gosh.
Oh, man. You make me take my hat off after that, man.
Flashbacks, man.
Oh, boy.
COTP was so crazy, man. We ended up buying laptops. Setting up these scripts. And so with me, Corey Crockett, Marley Jr., man, we were all in the scene. Man, we was killing it. I was like, man, we're making over like $7,000 a day. It was like, man, we're living life, man. It was like, all right, we gotta follow our principles now. We gotta diversify. It's gonna lead up to something. It's a lesson I learned. So SwapNext came out.
Yeah.
And then Metafy Yielders came out.
Oh boy.
Well diversified, right? Well, the mistake that I did, I was on the right track, but I was in the wrong place.
Yeah.
I was diversified in all high risk stuff. So when they all went down, I had no backup plan. Oh man, back in May, to be exact, it was Friday the 13th. So if you guys go on CHB, it was Friday the 13th. Everything went down at the same time. The crypto crash happened. Man, we were sick.
Yeah, we was all sick.
So prior to that, we actually started the PIN, which is passive income navigation. So we actually created a social group where basically we are really creating a group where we're able to share these type of knowledges, a way where we're able to mentor and, because, growing up, we never had people, like-minded individuals talking about passive income and all that. And to create a group, also the fact that we have the heart of helping people, why is not create an environment where it's very fun, you're learning about investments and also learning the risk and coming together as a group and just talking about these things. So we started the PIN, which is passive income navigation. We started that in January. So that's kind of when IPC was around. So moving forward, so all of us in PIN, we're all open these platforms, right? So when everything went down, we had about like 170 members at the time, and a lot of us were all in IPC. So when everything went down, everybody went quiet. Man, it was so quiet, man. And I was like, oh, how did this happen? And then one thing led to another. Things started happening at my job. People started reporting stuff. I'm like, come on, man, what's going on here? You got behind LLM saying crazy stuff, man. It is one thing led to another, and it was just a crazy, almost like a setback, right? But then we had to really pick ourselves back up, man.
Yeah.
While I got quiet, myself, Corey Crocker, were like, man, we gotta start over, man. Remember the principle of not giving up? Man, we gotta pick ourselves back up. We gotta start somewhere, man. Shout out to Banker Gerald, man. He's really the reason that I even started YouTube, man. Be honest with you, man.
You already know. Man, that's why he was saying, man, we was flying Soul Blade right here. Shout out to the big homie. I told him he knows I always give him his flowers, man, about the influence and just talking with him all the time. Like, dude, you a beast out here. You a legend out here, man. Thank you for him picking us up, because like you say, when people was quiet, nobody was talking. BOJ would come on there, grab a microphone. Yeah. Well, it looks like you guys, we've got another one went down. BOJ be the only one on there talking about it. So shout out to the homie for doing what he needed to do to pick us up, man, and give us some motivation so that the PIN group could keep moving forward, man.
Absolutely. So losing about over $160,000 in these platforms, man. It was a lesson, right? It was a good lesson. A lot of people, they give up, man. They're like, man, I lost all this money, man. I'm done with this stuff, right? For me, I have a different mindset, man. So you guys got to change your mindset, because, again, as I was mentioning earlier in the show, it is not easy.
Yeah,
it's what you do with it, right?
Yeah.
So my mindset was, I didn't take a loss. I didn't lose $160,000. That $160,000 was an investment in myself, because the lesson that I learned from this space, the knowledge that I know now. I know what I see now. I know what platforms to look for. I know how to properly research. I know how to make the correct adjustments to move forward and to share with others as well. And that's the most beautiful thing about that. Because, man, like I
Bruh.
said, they walked away. They gave up, whatever the case may be. But the mindset of you got to keep pushing forward. So I started a YouTube channel. I was like, man, we're gonna start fresh. We're gonna rebuild this pin group. A lot of people got hurt. I understand. Some people over leverage. You know, we always say, hey, don't over leverage. Don't put money you can't afford to lose, right? So again, people don't really listen, right? They get so excited, get caught up. Even I get caught up, right? We're human, right? We see the
Right.
games and all that, and you know, you get so tunnel vision. That's what I like to use because you're like, gosh, this is amazing. And then you miss out platforms that are really solid, like Novatech, right? I'm like, man, I wish I got into that instead, right? So,
but it wasn't sexy at the time. Let's keep it 100 on the broadcast. It wasn't sexy at the time when you got some of the other platforms that was making serious bread.
Yeah,
7,000 a day. You know, Novatech ain't doing 7,000 a day.
yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, man. Come on now. Come on, man. I had people when the markets crashed, though, and Joe, I don't know if you went through this. I don't know if any one of y'all went through this. And me and BOJ, we talked about it. Bro, when the market crashed and then stuff started going down, and you're talking about platform after platform, so many hidden platforms that were probably, you know, good for like a year or two or whatever, or months. And then all of a sudden, when it went down, and the platform went down, oh, they copped the attitude. I done lost money. I done lost this. Man, everybody losing. Take a number. Take a ticket. Everybody's losing. What you talking about? Absolutely. At this point, are we going to cry over the spilled milk? Or are we going to keep going? You understand? Some of the people, they hustling out here with their last. Like literally, I've seen it. They're hustling out here with their last. You can't be out here hustling out here with your last. Number one rule is never invest what?
Can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
It's principle, man. That's it for anything.
Bro.
You know? You can only say it so many times, but are you going to catch on to that, you know?
Yes. No, they ain't catching on to it. Oh, my family, I don't know what I'm going to do and all of this. Man, stop crying, man. What you poking out for? We got more work to do. Let's go.
Yeah. And they want to blame you or whatever the case is. Come on, man. You know? Don't blame me, man. You know?
Blame me that everybody else in the whole platform that lost. Everybody else in lost. Man, look, but that's where people like you and Bill J turned around and took that up, and y'all got into your space and talk to us about how you got in that space. You went into the YouTube and started talking about it.
Absolutely. So, man, after seeing Banker Gerald, man, killing it, man, doing his thing, man, I was like, gosh, man, you know what, man, I need to start me a YouTube, man. I mean, I had a YouTube, had a couple videos, a couple credit things on there, but I didn't take it serious. And to really see the powerful ability on that platform, because I already understood, I mastered Facebook, so I got a lot of leads off Facebook, so I know the power of social media. So YouTube, man, that is a whole nother game because of the community that you can reach out there. So I started, you know, I started simple. I started with my own phone, you know, little recording. wasn't amazing, right? No one starts off amazing, you know. I'm in my room. I don't got a studio, you know. And again, you know, talking about this, you know, people like, hey, man, I got to have all this fancy stuff. You don't need none of that. You just got to take your phone, which has a camera, and just talk about your journey, you know. So that's different. So what I wanted to do was, you know, I want to just really talk about the journey. And I wanted to go deeper than that. I want to show my lifestyle, man. I want to show, look, I'm just a brother like you.
Yeah.
Just trying to live life, trying to make it, you know. And in the process, I want to share some powerful knowledge with you guys and share you, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. You know, it just takes getting out of your comfort zone and doing something different. As I was mentioning before, you got to start something different that you never done before because you may have a hidden talent out there that you never knew you had. But for you stepping out of your comfort zone and trying it out, you're like, man, I'm actually pretty good at this.
Yeah.
I love this, man. And now you just turn that into a passion, and now you just unlock something that, man, God has been having in you this whole time. You just haven't unlocked it yet. You just haven't tried it yet. So, I started the YouTube, you know, started with my phone, and then Corey, man, he started his YouTube, right? I got him into it, man. He's like, man, his quality is on next level, man. I'm like, who is going, man? Man, that quality's so fire, man. I'm gonna hear my phone, man. I was like, man, I need to step my game up, man, because we all got Sony cameras, because we all like, we build content all the time. So I'm just like, a little lazy, I didn't want to do all that. So now, but you know what? Corey got me motivated. I was like, let me start something, man. So I made one video. It's like I made one credit video of the story of this girl that got caught doing credit sweeps, right?
Oh, yes, with the FTC disputes.
Yeah.
What was her name, man? I forgot. She was a sister.
Man, it was like Rose something.
Yeah, it's Rose something, like Rose Credit Repairs or something like that. Dude, but bro, I will say this. She was busting out them FTC reports with them phony police reports, man. That's the only way she got caught. The only way she got caught. Do you know how she got caught? You remember that?
Oh, nah, I didn't miss that.
The way she got caught, because somebody had reported her. If y'all remember, they reported her because one of the local people who was a vendor of a client came in and was just like, yo, like, we reporting credit. It was a small mom and pop store. We reporting credit, but at the same time, we reporting credit and stuff like that. We know that this ain't a police report. We don't know how they say this fraudulent because we see this person all the time. They took the police report downtown, to the local police report, to the local police station. It was just like, yo, why are they saying that this is fraud when we see this person all the time? And it was because of that. When they opened it up, that's what opened up the entire investigation, because of that one local business owner that they was late on, and they was helping fix their credit. And they went down there and found out, well, this one got a police report, that one got a police report, that one, and they did the paper trail and caught her. Other than that, she would have never got caught. If she would have stuck with big companies, Rose would be still out here doing credit repair right now. She'll be a hero to many of them. She'll be a hero out here, man.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Boy, they on here cracking up laughing, bro. They Joe stepped his game all the way up.
So I made that one video, man. I was like, man, this is the quality. Man, I took my time on this one, man. Had everything set up in my living room, lights. I even bought like the super lights. I was like, man, I'm gonna make this video quality, man. So I made that one video, man. I shared it. Man, like, you can't go back, man. I was like, you all messed up now, man. You know what you do. I was like, man, all right. I guess, man, because I got so comfortable, man. I was like, it needs to record on the phone, man. So I just uploaded. So that was the part of it, man. And then ever since then, everything's been quality, man. I had to learn how to edit overnight. It was crazy, man. I was on Corey's level, man. I was like, man, Corey's some fire stuff, man. He's got a whole intro, man, with some music. I'm like,
I tell you.
I was like, all right, man. All right, quality for now on, man.
High quality, man, or not. We ain't going back, y'all. High quality from now. But the brothers will make you step your game up. Shout out to the brothers, man. Making them step the game up and get the game right on here.
Yes, sir. So on my channel, For Financial Planning, that was my LLC as a company I own. So obviously I talk about credit and just basically a financial education platform that I created. So originally it was just Joseph Ford. That was the name of the channel. That just changed and converted to For Financial Planning. So obviously I talk about the investments and then credit as well. But I'm also adding on my story, real story, and that is behind the scenes of my life. So doing these blogs, people love that stuff, man. They want to see a brother and his family really showing the behind the scenes, really what's going on, he got a real family. He's a real person, and seeing the before and then after, man, that's what I wanted to really paint the picture, because we are going to be successful. I mean, we already successful, but to see when someone goes back to your old videos and see how you come up and then where you at right now shows that, hey, he was just a person just like me, a brother just like me, and
Yeah.
he took the initiative to step out of his comfort zone and show his life, and man, he made it. I want to be just like that. I want to be an inspiration.
Yeah.
And that is what my vision is with this YouTube, and I'm just gonna keep pushing, man. It's a journey. It's a real journey. I love how Baker Jail started that, man. It's just a journey,
Yeah.
a real life journey, guys. And I'm very excited, man. Very blessed. You know, it's been an amazing journey, man. Even through the trials and tribulations, man, we're going through. Because man, you're going to go through it. I guarantee you, in life, you're gonna have a season where it's gonna be rough. It's just how you gonna go through that fire and come out without smelling like smoke.
Come on, talk to him, man.
Man,
Talk to him, man. Man, we got a bunch of YouTubers on here tonight. Shout out to your Points Blank Travel. Y'all done came out for my man Joseph Ford. What's up? What's up, Points Blank Travel? Shout out to my guy BOJ, Passive Income, CryptoPack. All of y'all are on here cutting loose for Joseph Ford tonight. Shout out to y'all, man. This is beautiful tonight. They've been in these comments going, we've been trying to maintain our focus, but we going back and forth to these comments and stuff like that. And y'all lighten it up. Fellas, y'all have a good time with these comments, man. We love it, man, out here on here. But you know, we want to see y'all have a good time. That's the thing about it. When we get out here, we want to document the journey and stuff like that. For real. Stay the course, bros. It's only up from here. It's the truth. We want to talk about when it's not sexy. When things are going down. You know, when things are like literally like, dude, taking a turn for the worse. People look for that. I once heard, you know, BLJ talk about, he said, man, Lambo, he said, dude, my ratings and my views go higher when things are going down. I said, what? I said, nah, you mean happy times? He said, no, when bad news starts, they come looking for my channel. I said, man, are you serious? I was like, dude, come on. So, you know, I'm laughing and I'm joking with him one time from a video he did of a rant last year, right? Yeah. And he had this, it looked like this green screen background. And he's ranting on there. And I say, Bill J, you look like a superhero on here. It was amazing. And I watched him on his rant and I'm laughing, but he was upset at all of these things that were going down and people pointing the blame, pointing the finger. You know, people love to point blame, especially when we're in markets like this and, you know, times and everything, they don't know what to expect. So people can't wait to point the blame, but people also are looking for the next solution. What made you guys change your guys' course once you guys seen all of this negative and the bottoms fall out of all of this other stuff? What happened? What made you guys change your course at that point?
Man, it's just really changing the whole mindset, really, man. You know, we had to come at a different angle. Of course, you know, one thing to look at it, right, is let's talk about the well-known platforms. We got FTX right there.
Yeah.
We got Bollinger. We have Celsius. Those, and in a sense, in a weird way, that's actually worse than these high-risk platforms because those are platforms that people actually trust. They got lots of money, millions of dollars. So if they go down, man, that a lot of people lost a lot of money. I mean, it's some of these comments I was reading on Twitter, man. People come in and sue. It's sad, man. It was horrible, right? So, you know, knowing that everybody lost, not just myself or anybody else, it's everybody. It's just now we just had to step our game up again, go a different route, and think of another positive way, right? So for me, my mindset was it was an investment in myself. So based off my experience and learning and really researching, learning that, hey, you know, just because it's a CEO doesn't mean that the platform's not going to go up. You know, I learned that from Edify Users.
You
know, like
did you do the interview with him, right? You did the interview with the CEO, right?
Absolutely. So that almost kind of hurt me, man. I was like, man, I built a lot of trust, man. It felt, you know, it was a good interview and still went out on this, man.
Yeah.
You know, learn about addresses, right? Just because you got to really look at the address. If it's just a house or there's no address at all, you look it up on Google Maps and it's like, hey, that's kind of shady, you know? So, you know, as you're learning during this journey, you're starting to really understand, you know, the relationship with all these other platforms. You know, a lot of them look the same, man. They all have like the same chart. You know,
Yeah.
you got to deposit them out, the percentage you're gonna get a day, and it's all the same, right? It's like, bro, that's the same stuff.
Man, that hype space, man. Oh my God, we'll get started, man.
So the thing was now is I like to look at the Novatech situation, right?
Yeah.
What happened, right? I always think about what happened. Like, why did we not go into that? And like you were saying, it wasn't so sexy, right?
Yeah.
So again, we have to change our mindset because at the end of the day, this is all better than the bank returns,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3% a week, you know, I'd rather take that too. You know, it's still better than the bank versus 3% a day, but then it's gone tomorrow. You know,
Yeah.
so we're looking for platforms that you know that were sustainable. Opportunities, I mean, even real trades, right?
Mhm.
Another thing you want to look for is what are they doing with our money, right?
Yeah.
How are they profiting as a business? You know, you want to look into that. So learning that, okay, so if I made a deposit in this particular platform or trading, I want to see the trades. I want to see what's going on. How are they making money? That right there is that transparency, right? So the key is you want to find something that has as much transparent as possible. I'm talking about even to the wire, right? Of far as what is the money? What are they doing? Is it, you know, are they really trading? You know?
Yeah.
So finding out that we got a partnership with a trader that's been in for 15 years, started a PAM account, trading for us, and making about 23% a month. And all he asks is a 50-50 split, you know. But we know it's going to be here because we know it's real trading. We're seeing, hey, been around for like 2 years and it's growing strong, right?
Right.
Private platform, private PAM account, absolutely amazing, right? So those are the things that we're looking for. We're looking for small returns, but yet we got to think about 3 or 4 years ahead. We're not going to look about next week or a month. We want to link long term because I'm talking about passive income. You know, we back in even in the network marketing industry, you always talk, the 4 to 5 year plan, right?
Yeah.
We still have that plan. You guys still have that mindset, the 4 to 5 year plan, even in this space, right? So we can't chase fast money. That's the issue. That's what gets us in trouble. Greed really gets us in trouble. Man, I'm talking about. Woo! I mean, it's so hard not to, you know, especially when you're so used to getting a certain percentage. But again, it's just principle. You gotta discipline yourself. Say, hey, man, you know, take some profits here and there, you know.
Yeah.
The moon, you know. You just gotta change your mindset. So that was the approach. You know, we started going into the more safer plays, things that we are very good at doing our due diligence. And of course, based off our experiences, we now know what to look for. I'm getting hit up by all these different opportunities, and like 99%, man, we ain't messing with it. We've done that, did that before. We need something that's going to be solid, that's going to be here for the next 10 years. And we know they're out there, but we just got to search for it. And we thank God that we found a few so far. So, man, we're just going to keep on adding to the plate, looking for them, searching, and that's what the whole PIN group's all about, man. It's a big family, and we're growing every single day. Man, we're almost at 500 members right now. It's absolutely incredible right now.
Shout out to the PIN group, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, we got so much knowledge in there, man. We got this girl named Vanessa. Oh my gosh, the knowledge she shared. You will pay thousands of dollars to get this information, man. We get it for free in the PIN group. Absolutely.
Are you serious? Amazing. Hold on, you get it for free in the PIN group.
Get it for free in the PIN group.
Listen, you gotta drop how people can join the PIN group. You already know. How can they join the PIN group? And we'll go on it later on the broadcast too, but how can they get plugged in?
Absolutely. So we do have a Facebook group, the PIN. You can search it up called the PIN, and then also we have a Telegram group.
PIN or PEN?
PIN. So let me tell you the little backstory how the PIN got started. Right? So PIN got started. So the word PIN came from, you know, you go to an ATM, you got to put in your PIN. So you go, so that's how we got PIN. So PIN stands for Passive Income Navigation. So myself, Mark Lee Jr. and Corey Crockett. So we're co-founders of the PIN. And again, we created a social group, man, and really just come together and talk about this stuff, our experiences, right? The good and the bad. And then also to find something that's very solid to make it very user-friendly and very fun, right? people that are not like, man, this is high risk, because we really document and say what platform is risk, low risk, high risk.
Mhm.
And I have 2 categories now. So based off all this knowledge I gained,
Mhm.
we have different risk levels as far as how long the platform is going to last, and then also risk as far as, is there a chance of losing your money from trading, right? Because we're talking about real life trading, right? So
Yeah.
you got your high, low risk when it comes to real life trading, as far as, let's just say a Pam, they can blow your account, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got risk like that, and then you
Yeah.
also got platform risk as far as, hey, are they going to run away with our money?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's different levels in that. So there's 2
Yeah.
different levels, and this is what we look for.
Mhm.
And then this is what we kind of explain in the pin group, right? So, and we break that down and we be clear. Hey, again, it's not financial advice. Do your due diligence, and we have 5 principles, right? One, you don't put money you can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as cliche
That's
as it
number
sounds.
one.
It's so important, right?
Didn't you hear BOJ say it early in the comments, man? He's like, dude, that's like Bible 101, man, at that point. So yes.
Yeah. So, of course, don't put, your rent money and all that. Just, put whatever, Starbucks money, sacrifice that and use that, right? For invest,
Yeah.
whatever it may be. Of course, do your due diligence, right? Just because we do our due diligence, you want to go ahead and do yours as well, right?
Yeah.
This is your journey as well, be diversified. That's another key one. But the key thing about that, make sure you're not diversifying the same high risk stuff.
Yes.
That's the key. That's what my mistake was, right? I'm like, man, I got it down, but diversify and, different variety of stuff. And it doesn't even have to be crypto, right? I'm in stocks too. Just be diversified, right? And then also take profits,
Yeah.
Don't be always compounding in the moon.
Yeah.
Yourself, man. Take some profits, man, and then get to house money. That's the key.
Dude. I've been teaching that, man. Just teaching, preaching on nothing but profit taking. And if they haven't heard the last few weeks on this broadcast, they've been hearing nothing but profit take. Make sure you profit take. Forget the compound at this point. Profit take, because the compound that's exactly what has been getting people. People, they see that compound. And shout out to my guy and everything, Sean Hill, who was on the broadcast, says there's no crying in the casino. So when you go to that casino and you put that money down on that investment, listen, nobody's crying in that casino and stuff like that when they out there at the gambling table. So remember that. You understand? You need to understand that it's an investment, but invest wisely. I listened to all of the programs that you got. You guys said this is a community that the PIN group is now with. Why wouldn't somebody go ahead and take advantage of that? Like, literally, talk to us, Joseph. Why wouldn't they want to take advantage of that if I know I can minimize my risk of loss, of losing actually money that I'm actually investing?
Absolutely. So, you want to, so the thing is, right, as I was mentioning before, you're not going to get this. It's not just out of nowhere. You're just going to come in this space and be like, oh, I know it all, right? You want to go in a space, a community where they're going to lift you up, right? They're going to be positive. They're not going to put you down. They're not going to force you to do things. They're just going to say, hey, I'm just like you. This is a journey that we're all in. We're all family. We're going to all share our experiences, but we do have principles. You follow these principles, you're going to be all right. You're right. You follow these principles, right? Yeah. Don't go out of order now.
Yeah.
Don't be doing your own thing. Because something happened. Hey, we told you. People gonna be people, right? They're gonna, things happen, right? Get caught up, whatever case may be, but they're there. And we really emphasize that. We try to help as much as possible as far as classifying how low is the risk, how high it is, and we try to only put low risk stuff. All the hypes and stuff, we don't even want to get away from that. We don't even want to bring that up. I may try it, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to, that's my own thing, but I'm not going to bring anything that's going to jeopardize the PIN. This community is absolutely amazing. I mean, we got big things in plan. We're talking about meetups, big events coming in the future. We're getting a website made. I mean, we're taking this to a whole nother level. Y'all don't even understand about what PIN is. So right now we're just getting the community. We're growing the community. In the back end, we're working on some bigger stuff, even giveaways. I want to give
Mm,
out. I'm a big giver, and that's what we want to do. So, man, that's what the pin's all about, guys. We want to, get our family involved. Share this information because no one's gonna really tell you about it.
yeah,
And really guide you and really break this down. Hey, there is risk out there. People fall for scams all the time, and that's because of lack of education as well, right? So if
yeah,
we can expose that, say, hey, we've been there. Be careful. They may be approached by a particular person about a platform, and hey, whatever they sent you, send it to us. We'll look at it, and we'll let you know what that is, right?
yeah,
I even have it organized to the point if they have an opportunity they want to share, because I'm open, right?
yeah,
There's a good opportunity out there. We don't know unless someone shares it, right? We're trying to find the next great thing, right?
yeah, yeah.
We have a form that they can actually submit whatever the opportunity is, and we go ahead and we check it out, we vet it, and if it's a good go, we'll share with the community. So we're very organized. We're growing so fast, man. It's kind of hard to keep up. I had to get some new moderators in the group, and man, it's absolutely amazing. I'm excited for the pin, what we're doing. We just launched a mastermind, a personal mastermind. It is paid, but it's
Okay.
exclusive stuff. That for those that want to invest in themselves. Not everything is free in life, right, guys? Got to
Yeah,
invest in yourself.
yeah,
So can't give everything out, but
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
give you a little something. But we're gonna have another private view for that. So we got a lot of things, man. I'm just excited. I'm blessed. We're God fearing. We pray Monday through Friday. So we have a prayer line that anyone can join in. 10 o'clock Pacific time, California. You can always hop on. Mark Leginer hosts the prayer. So man, it's faith based, man. It's amazing. I'm excited.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's this right here, Joseph, is culture changing.
Yeah.
Culture changing. Like
Yeah.
you said, and I love what you said about the mastermind, man. You got to go on ahead and make sure that, like, I literally do that, man. And that's the truth. There's certain nuggets that you give out, and there's certain things you always keep. Remember and everything, man, the story in the Bible and everything, man, when the three people, man, the story of the three talents, man, the three stewards. And God, not even God, the steward, the ruler went out and told him, he said, listen, I want y'all to go out and occupy, do business till I come. So make sure that you guys go ahead and multiply these talents that I'm giving you guys. So one went out, he did 10, so he was rewarded 10 cities. Another one went out, he did 5, he was rolling 5. And then the last one went on ahead and he hit it. And a lot of people say, you know what, man, they emphasize on how he hit it in the napkin and all of this stuff. The thing about it is that we want to make sure that you be able to get what you need, but get what you need at a price. It's going to come with the price. See, most people don't understand what that price is. That's where I will sit back up in here. Somebody come to me and be like, yo, Lambo, we want information. Well, I'm going to give you peanuts. You understand? Because I want you to do good. It's going to be solid information. But when you are paying client or you have put money in my pockets or put money in my bank, hey, now I'm getting ready to give you the world. Now I'm getting ready to give you something where you saying, hey, Lambo, I really need to know how to go make $1 million. Okay, listen, I'm getting ready to show you how to go make $1 million because I did that. I showed people how to do that. I got the receipts for that. You want to make 8 figures, 9 figures? Let's go. I just literally was on something and not pulling my coattail or nothing like that, but I was literally on something in the middle of a deal just this past week, securing a 9-figure deal in the middle of. Wow. So when people start talking about, is there money rolling around in the Black community or money rolling around on this program or money rolling around us? Yeah, there's money rolling around us. But because there's money rolling around us, it's because we have gave subject to giving out and being givers and giving out so much so that we want to see you get ahead, but also keeping that talent, just like those other 2 stewards did, to being able to flip business and other people paying for our business so that we may get rewarded for that. You can't go on ahead and live a lifestyle off of, oh man, we good. That's the homie. That's just Joseph. No, you got a family, Joseph. You got a culture. You got a community. You got vision, and things cost money. They don't run off of, oh, I'm owe you, oh, we good. No, the thing about it is that, and this is the sad part about it is, in our community, we would go out and go and pay money to somebody who doesn't look like our complexion of our skin. But the moment and everything, man, that we charge for something in our community that's actually helping build the community and build your legacy and build your wealth, oh, now we look like, oh, now they charge it. Oh, man, I can't really rock with them. Oh, I can't really get down with them. Whoa. We building a community. We get money over here. We getting the bag over here. What is it that you not want? It's because the color of my skin, or maybe I didn't say it right. Maybe I need to go ahead and I need to dress in a fancier suit, bleach my skin and everything, man, a little lighter than Matthew McConaughey, and then come back to you and ask you the same question again. No, it's about us being able to go get it and go get it the right way. Everybody wants to do these backlogs and back loops. No, come out here, man. Let's pay for it. We gave our lives. Joseph, you gave your life to be able to go ahead and to serve as a beacon of light. You took some L's. Those L's were expensive. Those were lessons that were expensive. Those didn't come free. So neither should your price come free. Understand how to market yourself and understand what your gifts are out there when you get to the table. I'm telling you what I know. A lot of people are going to say, oh, man, we're going to overlook that. We're going to overlook that. Nah, no, you're not overlooking it, because while you're overlooking it, we're helping somebody. We're helping change a whole different community over here, and we're not going to stop. Do not go ahead and sell yourself short. And this goes for anybody on the broadcast. If you know you have a gift, don't sell yourself short, because what you go ahead and extend to somebody else may not extend that same way towards you. And you don't have to take it as bitterness. Take it and everything, man. Take the high road, keep it moving, and move on to the next. Dust your feet off, as the Bible said. Move on to the next. Because I guarantee you, you will be welcome in other platforms or in other communities. When you walk into the room, you will be welcome in other rooms. Your gifts will be welcome at other tables. You just need to know that and watch what happens. I'm telling you, it'll help change your life. It'll help change your life. So again, I tell people, pay people for what they're worth. Stop looking for a hookup. You're looking for the slide, everything on everything that you get. How can I get for free? What can I get for this? Baby, pay for it. You pay that, and I'm gonna keep it 100 on the Leverage Show. You pay that electric bill every month to come in. You pay that cable bill every month to come in. You pay your car note every month to come in. You pay that house and everything else that you live in every month to come in. Go pay for this talent. Go pay for this gifts. Go pay for that mastermind in the Pin Group, and go help educate yourself. That's going to go ahead and bless you even more. Like I said, I stopped giving away. If you know me, people who know me, I give you some things. Oh, man, look, y'all go ahead. Y'all go do that. Y'all going to give y'all enough. But when people who do business and they get in contract with me, they say, oh, we see why you Lambo Drew. We see why and everything, man, that you one of the beasts, that what you the beast. And I said, you're the best because what you have labored at. And don't let nobody ever take you or tell you that anything different. That goes for any craft that you're in, not just the financial arena. Never take that for anything different than what God has blessed you with. God has given you that gift so you can go ahead and make money. You understand? And you can go help people and help people with their visions. It don't come for free when you out here and everything. Yeah, I want to give y'all for free. I want to get this all for free. No, it didn't come for free. That 160K lesson didn't come for free.
That's right.
Man, throw some, look, I tell everybody, throw some money on that Zelle. Throw some money on that Cash App. Throw some money in that bank account. Oh, you want to write a check? You want to write a check? I guarantee you, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm working with. When I'm done with you, you want to see $1 million? I'm going to show you how to go get $1 million. You want to see 8 figures? I'm going to show you how to go see 8 figures. You want to see 9? It's going to take a little work. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to show you how to go get 9 and connect you with the right people who are actually playing out here in these arenas. So don't, whatever you guys do, the Pin Group, keep going forward. Whatever you guys do, man, continue to maintain y'all barrier wall. Look, this is how we going to reel it. This is how we going to rock. This is how we going to roll, baby. Y'all come get this knowledge. Y'all come get these peanuts. But then when y'all ready for the real stuff, y'all put some money behind that. Put some money behind that, baby, and let's roll. You understand? I'm giving y'all something. BOJ said preach. I know. I understand. BOJ, you know I'm talking that talk because I can back that up. People who actually did business with me know that Lambo a bad boy. He can back that up. And you need to be able to back it up. Joseph a bad boy. He gonna be able to back that up, and we gonna all back it up. We gonna all back it up. All right, just had to get that out. Let's roll and everything, man. Make it happen. Let it do what it do. We done got away with all of these comments in here, man. What
man.
happened? Why you didn't tell me about all these comments, man? Okay, LA Law says points blank. I hope all is well. LA Law asks you a question. What tips do you have for marketing a new business? This is good.
I would say if you're on Facebook, man, social media is so powerful, guys. I would say if you're on Facebook, start marketing on Facebook. Add new people, add new friends. So the thing is, you want to target whatever your business is. You want to target that type of audience that wants that type of business, right? So what I like to do when I was doing the credit business, right? For me, I would join realtor groups because I know that they need my service. So I go up in there and I will go ahead and market up into that group. So if you're going to use some marketing skills, you want to start with Facebook. That's just the easiest. This is based off my experience. And then also your image is everything. How you present yourself. So have a professional picture, right? Because people are not going to take you serious if you just got, you're not looking so great, right? They ain't going to really want to do business. So make sure you have a professional picture, look presentable, add friends. You want to build a following, right? You want to post positive stuff. So on my Facebook, what I love to do is I make engagement posts. I make something comedy, make something funny where everyone can laugh, or I might post like a motivational. I post a lot of God stuff. That is building your following. You're gonna have such a following. People are gonna say, "Hey, man, I love this person. Man, what does she offer? What they offer? I want to support." So that's one of my advice I would get for you. Social media is powerful. I mean, YouTube. That's just make them, put your passion into it, talk about, what you love, what this product is all about. Of course, it's going to take time, and even on social media, it's going to take time. But as you be consistent, you want to be consistent. At some point, you're going to start seeing some progress. So that's my advice, man. Start on social media. It's the easiest, free, right? It's free marketing, and do those tips, and you're going to see some results.
Straight up. Hey, that's wisdom game he giving you, man. He's telling you for what he knows. That's called tried and tested, right, Joseph?
That's right.
My guy Points Blank say, Joseph, I lost funds in Celsius, Voyager, and now I have some tied up in Gemini.
Gotcha. I first want to, I'm sorry that happened to you. It happened to millions of others as well. So you're not the only one. I want to make that clear. We all lost. I lost some platforms. Even Who Exchange, I lost money in there too. So the thing is, when it comes to cryptocurrency and these exchanges, you want to not keep your funds in some of these exchanges. All right. When I first started in crypto, I was always told that if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto.
Boy, right? That's a mic drop. Hold on, man. That's a mic drop on the planet. Say it again for the people in the back, Joseph, one time, man.
And if it's not your keys, it is not your crypto. And people are really starting to really wake up to that now, because what happened is over the years, we're starting seeing all these staking opportunities. People got comfortable, man. That's what happened, right? People lost that principle, not keeping everything on exchange. Because the only reason I'm going to use an exchange is I'm making a transaction. I'm about to put some money in the bank. I'm just making a sale. Other than that, I'm not going to keep any crypto on any exchange, because situations like now, FTX, they mismanaged the funds, very unfortunate. No one see it coming, but we wouldn't know behind the scenes. So to avoid, to limit that risk, just keep your crypto off there, unless you're going to make some kind of business transaction on there. So things about Celsius, Voyager, and Gemini, I understand they had a whole staking thing, right? You're getting these
Yeah.
high interest rates. They built the trust in the community, right? It's America, right? It's in the United States. The CEO, again, we're talking about that CEO, right? Regardless if it's a CEO, things
Mm,
will crash.
mm,
But people now just understand that, again, it's not your fault, right? No one knew, but this is just, again, it's a lesson, right? This is moving forward, when you see the next great thing, because crypto's not going anywhere. I think it's the most greatest, actually the best opportunity right now as far as generating wealth, cryptocurrency. Man, in our life, Jan, this is an opportunity right now, is cryptocurrency right
yeah.
now.
Dude.
The thing is, though, you want to mess with cryptocurrency that is backed by a particular company, right? They're
Mhm.
doing something. You don't want to mess with meme coins, little Shiba. You want to mess with coins that have a project behind it. And I'll tell you about a project right now that I'm in. I have another brother. He has his own crypto coin called Coins for College. And his
Mm,
project is being able to help your child from kindergarten all the way to high school to be able to pay for college using cryptocurrency. This brother, next level. I mean, he's getting a lot of social media news exposure, and he has a coin called Tuition Coin. And Tuition Coin is used to be able to pay students based on their attendance to school, them completing assessments, and they're able to earn cryptocurrency, which they'll be able to use to pay for college. It's a powerful concept. I'm huge about education when it comes to that. So that brother has a coin backed on a project. So those are the type of projects that you want to be involved with. Again, doing your due diligence research, really looking what the project's all about, reading the blue paper. Man, it's out there, guys. But yeah, you know, keep your stuff in off the exchange. So I have like a hard wallet. So if you got like a ledger, keep your
mhm,
crypto on there. All right.
mhm.
As of right now, I don't think it's wise to be any kind of staking right now, just because of what's going on. The coins are going down, right?
Mhm.
Especially right now with the FTX situation. Now it's just a lot of turmoil, and as cryptocurrency is dropping, it also affects other exchanges. We don't know what the situation is, as far as how much reserves they have, because
Yeah,
a lot of them have everything in stable coins,
yeah,
and we know what happened to Luna. There was a stable, and it crashed, right? So anything can happen in this space.
yeah.
So you just got to be careful. I'll just hold off on any type of staking type deals. I'm in staking right now with Crypto.com. I'm pretty bullish on Crow, but it's so low right now because it's so down from what I put in. It's just no point in taking out, so I'm just kind of just letting it sit there. But any new money putting into this stuff, I'll hold off on that.
Yeah, yeah, and that's great sound advice Joseph just gave. Shout out to my guy at Point Spring Travel, man. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, and follow his channel as well. It gives a lot of great information out there. All right, thanks, Rod, for that. I know you're always doing some great. I think Rod does have a channel too, like a crypto channel as well and stuff like that. That he actually talks about some things. So shout out to you. Point Spring Travel says. And LA Law, how are you this evening? Hope all is well with you. Personally, I think the word of mouth still works. However, social media is powerful. Are you on IG? I guess he's asking her about her being on IG. I ain't gonna get into all that. Tracy Hughes, you say, shout out to you, Trace. Thank you for joining the broadcast each and every single week. Man, I appreciate these testimonials. It keeps me going and helps me readjust my mentality. Tracy, thank you. Let me tell y'all something. The biggest thing I can ever get is a call or a text or something like that, saying, hey man, Lambo man, hey, I made a jump the gun or whatever the case may be on this. Thank you for you being sound and being in my ear still. Because I tell people, I said, even after things, happen within these markets, in these spaces, like you said, Joseph, we didn't know this stuff may happen or may going down, or you don't know the effect. And some people and everything, man, they get the rug pulled right from out underneath them. And it's not nothing that you intentionally did. And I remember just speaking on Trace, there was an issue where one of the platforms went down from FTX. Another platform, he said, Drew, you know what? I jumped the gun, shouldn't have got into it. Came back at another platform that came back around, didn't get mad, didn't say, hey, Drew, you didn't know. He said, no, Drew, you tried to warn me. You understand? And then came back another platform just this past week. Shout out to my guy Q, who dropped that. That's maybe another one for the PEN organization of a 3% a day PAM account going on. So shout out to Q and everything, man, for that new PAM account on FX Sway that just popped off. I don't know if you know about that yet, Joseph, but we'll talk, man. Yeah, just dropped Thursday. They tested it out for like the last 4 months with one with like $1 million account, another one with like a $50,000, and one with like $1,000 account. So that one just dropped and stuff like that. That's like a 60% a month, gain. That's a legitimate trader and stuff like that. So and actually, I'm pretty sure he's connected in y'all space. So we'll talk more about that after the broadcast, man.
Exactly. So about that too, about the PAM. So another thing I want to just give out some knowledge as well. Be careful about bots, okay?
Oof.
When it comes to Forex market. It sounds great, right? Oh, man, it's amazing, man. It's a bot. You don't have to do nothing. There's no human interaction. There's no error. However, when news hits, that bot doesn't know what to do. It's going to go all over and end up blowing your account. I prefer a real person trading. That's just me personally. The person is monitoring it. And if they do have a bot, are they monitoring that bot, making sure when news do happen, they're like, oh, there's some news. Let me go ahead and check this bot, make some adjustments. Because a lot of these PAMs, they just put all their faith in these bots. And then when the news happens, we got the Russia war going on right now. We got a lot of things, interest rates with the Federal Reserve, all this stuff impacts stuff. And if you're not putting that information with that bot, it might go the opposite direction. You will lose money. So be careful with PAMs with bots. Stick with people that are real trading.
Dude, I'm gonna say this to you, and I can talk about it. I can talk about it and back it up. One of the other accounts that's actually in here, the bot is actually trained. When news breaks, it gets out of a trade. The first of its kind. We had never seen that. I was like, what? I said, a bot getting out of a trade? Like, this is insane, dude. So yeah. But it's not like one of our other favorites that we are all a part of. Shout out to TD and what they're doing over there in that squad and stuff like that. Again, it's been since 2016, so 6 years strong with TD, right?
Oh yeah. Dude, strong.
Dude.
Bad boy right there.
So shout out, man, for TD doing what they do best and stuff like that and helping us change the culture and change lives. Again, the more steady stuff, man. You understand? Did you ever get into funds any, by the way?
I did not get personally into funds. I was waiting on some capital to get into that. I like to see that when it comes to those type of platforms, I want to have some money in those, man.
Yeah.
I want to start off strong in those platforms. Well, very solid. I've been seeing funds, been following them for a while. I know they're doing their thing. Just me personally, I just haven't gotten into it, but I know some members in the PIM that are in funds, and they're doing good things. Absolutely.
Yeah, BOJ, my guy's a stickler on funds. So shout out to BOJ. He just did an interview last week with the chairman, I think, from funds, man. So shout out to him and everything, man. Love to see it. Kennard Haney says every generation, XR, Generation Y, and Generation Z needs to hear their young man. Shout out to him. Listen, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Every generation, when I mean old and young, every generation needs to hear and everything, man, Joseph, and what you're doing in the PIN group. Because, see, a lot of us, what they'll do is that, and this also goes as biblically, the Bible says, man, do not despise thy youth. Let no man despise thy youth. And so what happens is that we'll automatically look at somebody who may be younger in training or younger in age or younger in this, and we automatically, that program ain't for me. They don't know. And that program may be the program that you need to be paying attention to and watching, because that program may be the one that you so stubborn and like, oh, nah, I'm too good for that. I know all of this stuff. Let me take a look at your finances. See how that's working out for you.
Yeah.
Let me go on your bank account. Let me see how that's working out for you. What you need help with, how much debt you got. Let me see how that's working out for you real quick. And let's revisit this conversation back at the table. So do not let no man despise thy youth. Remember that, man. Make sure and everything y'all go and hear from these generals, man, like Joseph and this pin group in here. So shout out to the pin group doing what they doing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
LA Law said Points Blank is different. It's under a different name. I'll find you. Shout out to you that. Points Blank Travel says, okay, cool with LA Law. Credit Pastor say that's safe though. It's so many scammers out there. Man, many scammers out here. Especially trying to go ahead and dude, they're trying to do so much stuff and everything. It's not even funny, bro. With these scammers. And then it will take your information and then go behind closed doors and try to send the money to me and send it to this and invest in this. So yeah, shout out to the group of the Pink Group in the Telegram. If I'm not mistaken, you guys already didn't put it into the into here, right? Y'all put the Telegram name in here. If not, I'm pretty sure I thought I might have seen it. Maybe I may have overlooked it. Really good. Maybe I overlooked it. If I did, don't worry about it. Somebody can go ahead and put it in there. Whatever the case may be, I may have overlooked it, or I may haven't even gotten to the comment yet because I'm still all the way up. All right, so shout out to you. Credit Pastor say really good to watch what's going on in the community. Oh man, shout out to the big group, man. I love to see that, and this goes on every day in the community where you guys are helping build people up, and really help pray people through and actually show people sound financial advice. Do you guys give budget strategies in there for somebody who maybe needs some budgeting? Somebody say, well, hey, you know what? I really want to get investing, but I really don't know how to get investing. Do you guys probably give those strategies in the Pink Group?
We haven't got to that yet. That we are definitely planning. However, I can give out something right now. So for those of you that want a budget, so, I always say, it's all about needs and wants, right? Sometimes we go with our wants than our needs, right? Yeah. So sometimes if you want to say, you want to invest for the first time, right? But you drink Starbucks every single day, sometimes you may have to make that sacrifice, man. Make a sacrifice on Starbucks, was that $5 a day, $6-7, save that. Instead of spending Starbucks, use that money and put it into an account where, whether it be a savings account or somewhere where you can save it up for the entire month. By the time the entire month is at the end, you'll be able to use that funds. And it's like, hey, now I got money I can play with. I was going to drink it anyways. Why not blow it?
Yeah.
So you could do that strategy. There's a lot of things that we have bad habits on, right? I'm spending money on DoorDash. Oh my gosh. It makes you think twice to go in the kitchen, don't it?
On DoorDash. Shout out to those DoorDashers out there getting that money. Get that money, DoorDash. Uber drivers, who else? DoorDash, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. All of y'all out there getting that money. Get that bag, man. Because y'all getting it out of us for sure.
Oh, yeah. So there's so many different ways on how we're just spending money, and it just, we don't think twice. We're just clicking a button. And we could have used that money for something else, right? We can make an exception. We could have maybe, like I said, go in the kitchen, look real deep, and hey, okay, man, I might make something. I may not be lazy, right?
Yeah.
That extra money that you was going to spend on DoorDash, you can put that to the side, use this for an opportunity. So there's a lot, people say, man, I don't got enough money and all that. You have money. This is what you're spending it. You go on a Six Flags spending like an $8 soda, they getting that money. You're spending it. So you gotta, it's a mindset thing. Discipline yourself. If you really want this, you want it bad enough, you're gonna make some changes. You're gonna put some money aside. You're gonna make some sacrifices. And I had to make sacrifices. We all had to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
And it's what it's gonna take. To get
I always teach on, man. If you've been to the Leverage Show, again, you're always gonna hear me teach on, man. Give your money a vehicle. Give your money a vehicle. I promise you, give your money a vehicle so that way you can give it a direction. That way your money, that vehicle is going to go a lot more further than you'll be able to work or you'll be able to use your energy or do anything. That money will give you a vehicle. So whatever passive or residual income stream you can give your money a vehicle, give it that vehicle, because I promise you, if you don't give your money a vehicle, your money will end up in somebody else's driveway, somebody else's house, on somebody else's table, or somebody else's back. Trust me. I promise you that. Give your money a vehicle. Shout out to you, LA Law, for making me realize that and sending me that awesome message last week, man. Talking about vehicles. Her and her husband watched the broadcast. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know you're gonna always hear me preach about vehicles, man. So give your money a vehicle. I promise you, man, it's gonna go a lot further than what you know. All right. So my wife says I like that. Not everything is free. FREE. The F. Her brother calls it free 99. He like free. Shout out to David Williams. And my guy with the free. I always remember that and stuff like that and keep that in my head, man. So shout out to that and stuff like that. Him saying that. Baby, you're right, man. But thank God and everything, man. We're out here, man, to help change cultures and anything we could possibly do. My guy, Freddie B, what it is, man. Where can I find this is again? Also, what is the name? I think he's talking about the group. Yeah.
So Penn, you can go on Facebook. You can search up Penn. It'll pop up. And then also on Telegram. We'll post a link on that. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, they'll post the link. They'll get it right. The credit pastor say preach. Hey, man, we've been out here preaching and teaching, man, on this thing, man. Dropping real knowledge, real facts, man. Shout out to your credit pastor. My guy, Pastor Freddie says, Freddie, that's the link in the Telegram pin group. Yes, it looks like somebody may have dropped it. I don't know exactly where they've dropped it from, but they've dropped it somewhere in here. Hopefully somebody can redrop it if they need to redrop it again in here in the comments for it, if you can. Freddie B said, I'm on YouTube and I don't see the link. I don't know. Maybe they'll drop it and stuff like that. Whatever the case may be, they'll drop it again and stuff like that. Probably one of the moderators, Croc. If you can drop it, that'll be great. You can't, let me know, man. We'll get to it. Passive Income Croc says, look at my comments. You will see I dropped it in the comments. I thought he did. It was all the way up there. Where's it at? I can't even, man, dude. Y'all done have, yeah, there's a lot of comments, boy. Y'all done had it and everything. I don't even see it. Maybe I didn't just overlooked it, but I know it is. Shout out to the pen. This is exactly what it is. This is technically what it is right here. So I'm pretty sure that maybe this is what he's talking about, that he went on ahead and dropped it. So PIN again, it's on his hat. If you look at Joseph's hat, that's exactly what's on his hat. PIN, the pin group itself. So shout out to everybody in that group of helping change lives. So it's right there on the screen. Hopefully somebody can get it. If so, let me know for sure if you got it. All right.
We got something that we're working on too. We're working on these prop firms. So this is another huge thing. We're talking about leveraging money. So for those of you that don't know what a prop firm, so this is dealing with Forex, where they give you money to trade. And how it works is you have to pass a certain challenge. So they give you like a demo account. You meet the criteria. After you pass their challenges, they will give you an account, counts up to $1 million, and that's leverage. So right now we're working on a system where we'll pass your prop account, and so that way you'll go ahead and get yourself a live account. And we're also working on some type of automation for that. So I'm very excited with that. Corey Crockett's working on that for us. And man, we got some big stuff, man. I mean, we're working so hard behind the scenes, and this is just for you guys.
Awesome. Yeah, I seen something like that, man, about that. It was like a commercial or something like that about that being that. And I see like, oh wow, you can actually invest this. That'll be dope. Yeah, man. Look, they working on it, y'all. Trust me, this is the truth out there. I actually seen that, man. BOJ, man, we trying to preach and teach and just help school, man. That's all we trying to do. Passive Income Croc, thank you for that, man. Lambo dropping wisdom, man. That's what we're here for, to help drop wisdom for you guys. Whatever we talk about, I think it was referring to, man, of us not going on ahead and letting your time and talents and stuff like that be taken and everything, man, for just free. Be able to go on ahead and make sure that you're actually making, the right and everything due diligently work for you, for your efforts and your time and your wisdom. Because again, it costs you something. Might as well cost them a little something extra in their pockets to be able to go ahead and learn the same thing. Man, appreciate you, man. Nah, we appreciate you, Croc. Thank you, Croc. Thank you for what you've been doing on this show and showing love each and every single day. LA Law says, thanks so much. Thank you. She gave you the love for giving that wonderful wisdom out that you gave about her being able to leverage some things. So shout out for that. Points Blank Travel say, facts, Joseph. All of my crypto is either on my ledger or in decentralized exchanges, Coinbase, wallet, or Trust Wallet. I'm done with centralized exchanges.
Awesome.
Yeah. My baby says, hello, Rod. Showing Rod some love. You already know what time it is. Tracy, you just says 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. for your every day in your group, in your pin group.
Yeah, 10 a.m. So Pacific time or 1 o'clock, whatever what part of the country you're at.
Yeah.
10 a.m. Pacific time, California time.
Yeah. Points Blank Travel says, yeah, Lambo, I've actually been putting in more work on my finance channel and my other channel more than this one. I asked LA Law about IG because they asked about marketing tips, LOL. That's good. That's good and everything, man. Marketing tips is always good. That's something that you actually want to continue to keep going, especially when you're trying to scale your business and go even higher. Tracy Hughes says, God never, ever gives us anything for free. Bruh. Hey, no disrespect, man. To anybody out there, no disrespect when I say this, but I do mean this with a kind, whole heart. A kind, whole heart. The only thing that's in this life that's genuinely for free, but will come with a price is salvation.
Amen.
And it comes with a price even because you're going to have to pay the price for salvation. Straight up. It's not going to be a cakewalk where you just walk through, hey, nothing's. No, you're going to have to pay the price. For my name's sake, this and this and this will happen to you. So again, you can't even say even oxygen for free because, hey, you're paying the price to breathe that oxygen somewhere between your. Listen, everything in life has a price to it. But again, the level of that price is the level of the responsibility that you're willing to go ahead and commit to and pay. So again, enjoy it, man, what we're giving out because we're here to help change people's lives. How do I locate the link for the Telegram group, LA Law says?
So even on my YouTube channel, all my link descriptions, the pin group's in there. So you can just click on that. It'll directly to the pin group.
Okay. Yeah. So make sure we give that out and stuff like that. So go to his YouTube channel. Go ahead and drop that YouTube channel for him one time for me.
Right. For financial planning. So I'm going to go ahead and post that in there.
Thank you. Yeah, post it in here. We can't wait to go ahead and do it. Please go like, subscribe, and go check out some of the amazing things that Joseph is actually on his channel talking about. Go make sure you guys follow him even on Instagram, IG. He's doing some great things on IG, posting some awesome things. So you guys truly want to go ahead and tap into that. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Stay connected as much as possible. So he went and posted that here. And also give me your IG channel so I can post that too as well.
All right.
And this right here, you guys can go on ahead right here on the screen. Ford Financial Planning is his YouTube page. So make sure you guys go like, subscribe to that. Set that bell notification as well for that YouTube page so you guys can go ahead and definitely stay connected to my guy, Joseph Ford. Definitely, you're going to be excited. Go back and look at some of those old great videos and his journey, and especially the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, and all that other good stuff. You guys will get a chance to see it and fall in love, man, with Joseph's journey that has been truly none short of amazing. So shout out to Joseph on that. If you guys want to follow him, for all my people on IG, you know what's going on here. There we go. All my people on IG, y'all want to follow him. Y'all at him at right here at. Hold on, what's going on? Nope, that did not work. It's supposed to be Joseph Ford 925. I didn't went on ahead and I didn't paste I didn't paste the J, but don't worry about it. I got you covered. We're coming right back at him. So you guys want to go and follow him on IG here. Let me get this right. Make sure he's right. Joseph Ford 925 at Joseph Ford 925 at Joseph Ford 925. Make sure y'all go and like the page, him on IG, and make sure you guys stay connected. Again, you guys can go to his YouTube page. Also, he says that the Telegram group as well is actually pinned on his YouTube page. Is it pinned though also in your IG page? Do you know, Joseph, off top?
It is not. I need to add that on there. It's just got my YouTube on there. But
okay, they got
easy. Yeah,
they got the YouTube. They can just go right from the YouTube and be able to go right there and go right into his description. And I'm pretty sure they can go right and drop down and being able to go ahead and follow him in the Telegram group and also on the Facebook group as well. So you guys can go ahead, man, and join, be a part of that. For real, for real. So thank y'all for this. Let me see. God never gives us anything for free. How do I locate the Telegram group? Drew can do it facts. There go Tracy Hughie, man. This guy here is always a funny dude, man. Thank you, Trace. Thank you, Trace, for all your support. Trace gives out the support like he gives out the support. He makes sure. I had like 400 texts came through for that day. And people be like, well, man, Lambo, you can't get back to us. I say, well, you know how many clients and how many texts I didn't got back and emails and phone calls. And Trace caught me at the oddest times or something like that when I'm hanging up a phone call or mixing over something and boom, his text. I was like, Trace, dude, you got a line straight with Jesus, dude. This is the craziest thing. LA Law say that's my favorite line. Hey, I always say that. Give your money a vehicle. I promise you. Give your money a vehicle because if not, it will end up in somebody else's driveway, somebody else's house, somebody else's table, on somebody else's back. So give your money a vehicle. And that's all we want to do is help give money vehicles around here. Kanoid Haney says, thank you, Joseph K. Thank you, Joseph. My guy. Definitely, Kanoid, showing love. Continued success and looking forward to having you back. You already know Joseph coming back. Dude, if y'all not definitely involved with the PIN group, make sure y'all guys get involved with the PIN group. Again, make sure you guys go ahead and follow his YouTube page here at Ford Financial Planning. Make sure it's there at Ford Financial Planning. And we will definitely be, you put something else in here. I didn't even notice, Joe.
Yeah, it's our Facebook group for the PIN.
Okay. So I just put this on here. Again, it's PIN group. It's PIN group. So you guys, make sure you guys go ahead and like and join that PIN group on Facebook, PIN group. Go like, subscribe. Do they have to do anything different? Will they have to answer questions or anything like that to get in?
No, pretty much just get in, or the question will be like, how'd you find out, or why'd you like the PIN group? So,
okay, awesome. Well, thank you, man. Make sure you guys go to that Facebook group right there, the PIN group, PIN group, and y'all go ahead and join in and tap into what they've been doing in that movement. Brothers being united to make sure that you guys are actually helping move forward. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. Make sure y'all are moving forward in the right direction. Get around some brothers who are definitely doing some things. I'm telling you, a community as a unit, we go a lot further. My wife says, thank you for joining us, Joseph, showing love. Thank you to the wifey. Man, you know what? You definitely, man, you've been a blessing on this broadcast, dude. I'm trying to tell you this right now. You guys haven't learned anything on this broadcast. Trust me, go back and catch the replay over and over again, because it was a lot of knowledge dropped on this broadcast. And trust me, what Joseph has done, it was a lot of back and forth in the comments. We didn't get to too many of those comments, but shout out to BOJ, Passive Income Croc, the Credit Pastor. Who else was on here? Points Blank Travel, Damian Burris, everybody in the grandma, everybody, all of y'all. Thank y'all for joining. LA Law in the building, Freddie B in the building, everybody, my wifey in the building, everybody joining on this broadcast. Shout out to y'all, because y'all truly have been the best, and y'all have made that this program truly the bomb. So definitely, y'all make sure y'all go ahead, stay tuned in, stay tapped in. Every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, we'll be right here on the Leverage Show, except for this week. This week is Thursday. I be in the kitchen with some gumbo and everything, man. Start cooking it tomorrow and everything else for tomorrow for Thursday. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving, having an awesome, amazing Thanksgiving. There's a lot of great things to be thankful for in life: health, strength, being able to have the ability. I seen Sinbad. I don't know if you've seen that earlier and everything. They were sharing and everything on Instagram and a lot about what Sinbad has been going through, the comedian. So definitely, man, my hearts and prayers go out to Sinbad. Sinbad and everything, man, has inspired all of us, especially even standing for God, to be able to go ahead, man, and keep going through, even through adversity. So make sure you guys are continuously to be thankful for the smallest things in life, because I'm telling you, it don't have to have a lot of money, don't have to have a big mansion, don't have to have and everything, the best of cars out driveway. You just being in here to being able to breathe and give thanks and being able to sit there and talk out of your mouth is enough blessing for to be thankful for this Thanksgiving season. So thank you guys for truly going on ahead and enjoying the show. Get around family, get around friends. If you're by yourself, love on yourself and allow God and everything, man, to flow through your house and have the peace of God be upon you. So we speak blessings over y'all, favor over y'all, and most of all, we enjoy y'all. So y'all continue to keep doing what you're doing. LA Law says thanks so much. No, thank you, LA Law, each and every single week. Thank you for the love. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Jennifer Winbush, my people is in the building. Gumbo, yes. You know what time it is, man. You're New Orleans boy doing what I got to do to make sure I represent for the city. You know, I won that Gumbo challenge back in Minneapolis, man, a couple years ago. So you already know. I'm going to get down with it, man. You know, my wifey, special request, wanted to make it this year. So we definitely got to do it and stuff like that. So definitely, Joseph, have an amazing Thanksgiving to my house, to the Lambo True family, to everybody out there. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every single one of y'all to on this broadcast. Listen, y'all enjoy your family. Have a great time. Y'all eat a lot, eat good, but then work it off if you can. Don't just let it sit there. You got to have balance in your life. Work it off. I mean, you may catch the itis, fight back from the itis, and go ahead and work it off. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, because I don't want them pounds to go ahead and visit y'all. Fellow New Orleans, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Jennifer Winbush. You already know. Happy Thanksgiving. You know what time it is, man. Represent that NO. We doing what we do best. I love you guys. Have an amazing week, an amazing Thanksgiving. Black Friday shopping. Make sure y'all catch some deals for Lambo. But don't go in debt. Again, stay out of debt. Keep yourself and everything, man, right at that minimum where you guys can go ahead and afford to for your stuff for the next thing. Is it correct your profit split is 80-20, 85-15, or 90-75, respectfully? I don't, Tracy, you didn't mess us up with this question at the end of the broadcast. Do we end in the broadcast right now? I don't know what you mean by that, but don't worry about it. We'll get back to that. Being in this broadcast, I'm not getting ready to go ahead and stress my brain. It's been two hours we've been rocking on this broadcast. So again, Tracy, hit me up with that text or that email later. Don't worry about it. I get to it sometime. But listen, enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. Many blessings on y'all, man. Be thankful for it. Again, we're out of here next Tuesday. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be right back in the saddle making it happen. Shout out to your money. Thank you. Each and every one of y'all. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy it. Go make sure y'all like, subscribe to my guy Joseph's channel. Y'all go follow that pin group and make sure y'all show some love. Rock with my guy in the mastermind group. Spend some bread, throw some bread out, and make it happen, man. We love y'all. Till next time. We out of here.